Here's why I think it's better to be further away from the camera when you're filming rather than too close. And this might be a Video Catalyst specific thing because we like to add captions below you. And so if you're too close to the camera, it can make that kind of awkward. So our team prefers when you're a little further back because when you're editing the video, it gives you a lot more room to play with. You can add text up at the top for a title or a hook. You can add the captions down below because 70% of people watch videos on mute. So you're missing a lot of engagement if you don't have captions and people are just not able to watch your video and they scroll. It gives us room to play with more dynamic camera effects like zooms and swipes and just fun things to keep your video feeling dynamic without cutting you off or making it look awkward because you're too close to the camera. The other thing I like to tell people is we can always zoom in on you after the fact. So if you feel like, oh, am I really I feel so far away, don't worry about it. Our team has you. We'll zoom in. We'll make sure you're centered. We make sure you look good. But this goes for anyone. Even if you're not using an editing service, I always find that giving yourself a little bit more room to breathe can help. And honestly, for me, when I'm standing and I'm using hand gestures like this, it makes me feel a bit more energetic and a little less confined than when I'm sitting and I'm too close to the camera and I feel kind of rigid. So that's one of my tips that I didn't think was a big deal, but I shared this with someone last week and she was like, oh, I'm really glad you told me that. I never would have known. So I just thought I would use that as my tip Tuesday this week. Let me know if you agree with this tip or if you actually prefer to be closer to the camera because I'm curious if it's more of a preference thing or if it's something that a lot of people just maybe aren't aware of. So I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you're following Social Coach for more easy, quick video and social media tips like this every single week. And until next week, happy posting.